see if I can do this again. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Gadget Grills, and today we are going to take a look at the Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops SWA24S folding knife. And as always, if you like content like this, please go ahead and click that subscribe button for more videos just like this, where we review everyday gadgets. So, I just picked this up, just came in the mail, and it's the reason, I'm going to list the reasons why I chose this over other knives. This was a knife that I was just going to leave in the car for emergency purposes, right? And so I just wanted something cheap and reliable. So, if you can see my screen in the back, this knife here is $11.64 on Amazon, right? $11.64. I mean, you can't really beat this, right? And it's got over 4,000 reviews, 4.5 stars, and it's rated the #1 bestseller on Amazon in tactical knives, right? And of course, the brand Smith & Wesson, it's a household name, widely recognized as a brand that builds quality things, right? Firearms, knives. So those were my two reasons, and this quite simply checked off both of those boxes. So went ahead and picked this up yesterday, came today, of course with Amazon's Prime shipping. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open up this bad boy with my buck knife. Shout out to the Buck Vantage Pro, one of my favorite knives. So let's go ahead, pop this one open. I wonder if you guys can see on the camera here, but I'm just gonna open up the blinds to make it a little brighter. There we go. Alright, so fresh out the box. It just comes with the knife, plain and simple. No instruction manuals or all the other, junk. First impressions. Smith & Wesson right there. It's got great quality. It's got finger grooves, pretty solid finger grooves. Feels pretty good in the hand. It's got some decent weight to it. If I had to compare it with my buck knife, it's maybe just a tiny bit, maybe a tiny bit lighter. I usually like a knife that has, some sort of weight behind it, because I like to really, have a nice feel in my hand. But this, honestly, I really like. I like the black on black. It looks extremely tactical. It's got the belt clip. I am not exactly sure if it's reversible. It looks like it definitely is. Let's go ahead and look at Amazon real quick to see if it's reversible. Let's see. Usable, convenient size, comfortable grip. Well, I'll write something in the description below where I'll let you know whether or not this is reversible. So this is a kind of, it's not really a spring assist, to be honest, but it's got this like flip sort of I don't really, it's like fold assist, where you can flip it open like this. I haven't got the hang of it yet. Let's see if I can do this again. Nope. Well, yeah, so it's got a fingertip right here where It's easy for you to, if you're, holding it with your, 4 fingers on one side and your thumb on the other side, to, without your fingers over there, you can actually just flip this and use your thumb and lock it in place. So Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops. Yeah, it's got the model right there, SWA24S. This is, quite honestly, I'm pretty impressed for $12. I mean, when you're holding it, it's nice. Again, the finger grooves. It's even got these little grooves here for your fingers to hold like this. It's got the little curvature for your index finger. It's very ergonomic. The blade, you can't really tell until obviously when you use this a lot whether or not, or how long it stays sharp. Obviously with $12, not entirely sure what kind of quality steel they have here, but let's do a quick test, obvious cardboard test to see just how sharp this thing is, or cardboard and paper, which is how you really test, how sharp something is. So now we're gonna do a quick test. Obviously, I just opened this. I just took this knife out of the package. It hasn't been sharpened, so this is all factory sharpness. So go ahead and see what we're dealing with here. Okay, plain old printer paper, right? Plain old printer sheet of paper. Let's see if it can go through. My bets are that it probably won't, but we'll see. Well, not too bad. It's pretty clean. When it gets a little further down, you can see it kind of start chafing the paper a little bit. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, honestly, not bad at all. Yeah, actually, that's a lot better than I expected. Look, clean, straight off. Straight off. I'm actually quite impressed. Not gonna lie. Now we have a piece of cardboard, and just see what this does. Also, not too bad. Cuts pretty straight. I'm not really applying much pressure. Just letting the blade kind of do its work. Gliding across the cardboard. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. Obviously, there is a serrated part as well if you ever needed to, I don't know, cut through rope or things of that nature. It's not really used for cardboard cutting purposes, but I'm just gonna, so the serrated part is pretty sweet as well. So, wow, I'm quite impressed. I think it performs well. I like how it looks, to be honest. It's got a solid clip. It's got a normal lock mechanism, so push that down and away from the actual blade itself, and it slowly folds in. Yeah, I think this is pretty sweet. Let's look at some of the specifics here on the Amazon websites. So overall dimensions, overall length when this is fully out is 7.1 inches or 18 centimeters. And the blade itself is 3.1 inches or 7.9 centimeters. And it's got a weight of 3.5 ounces, if any of that matters to you. Obviously, like I said in the beginning of the video, weight does matter to me because I like something that has some weight to it. I don't like something that feels you know, kind of flimsy, right? If it's a knife and it's in my hand, I want this to feel like it's there, you know. And you know, I think it could be a little heavier just for my own personal you know, preference, but for $12 again, I think this would fit almost anyone's budget and almost anyone's preferences, right? If this is something you're looking for, if it's a tactical sort of knife, I think this checks almost all boxes. Again, oh, there's also, I haven't mentioned yet, grip here, finger grooves here. So if you're, you know, the type to kind of like to hold it down, you know, and you're really hacking away, this can do it for you as well. So, wow, impressive. I think that's kind of about it. Let me just scroll down the website, Amazon, and just see if there's anything else I'm missing that I could tell you guys. Yeah, the handle, they say, is made out of metal, so that's why it does feel extremely sturdy. It's not like plastic or any of that sort. I mean, obviously you're gonna have some ratings on Amazon that says, oh, you know, the quality is not as great as my Benchmade, yada yada yada. But I mean, dude, come on. A Benchmade is literally 10 to 15 times the price, right? This is, again, and I gotta remind you, $11.64. After tax, it's like 12 something. I mean, if you're looking for an EDC, you know, everyday carry, or something like me where I'm just looking for something where I could store in my car in case of, you know, emergencies or stuff like that, this is quite honestly perfect. For me, you know, this is my everyday carry, is still my buck knife, is still my favorite knife of all time. I do have a Benchmade as well, and a couple other knives, but this one is my favorite still by far. But this one here cost me about 80 bucks, like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. So, I mean, I could have gotten like 7 of these, almost 7 of these. So, again, that's just, you know, easy clip out, you know, and this can, helps you get this started. I'm sure if you practice enough, you could flick it out with one hand. I'm just not going to do it in front of the camera because I might, you know, slice myself with this beautifully made $12 blade. So anyways, I've pretty much taken a great look at this, and I've got to recommend this to anybody. You know, if anyone were to ask me what's the best knife I could get for like under, you know, 50, under 12, I mean, I would recommend this to them. So anyways, if you want to pick one up for yourself, if you get any questions, stuff like that, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will have a link to this specific knife in the description below, so please go ahead and click that link to purchase this knife, so it'll help me and the channel out. So, and as always, if you want more content like this, or if you want me to review a specific product, go ahead and you know, subscribe below to view more content, and then, you know, yeah, hit me up below on the comment section to view some more like this. So until next time, Ben with Gadget Grills, peace.